welcome to Arid Agriculture and Kitchen Gardening, and today I am here with a new video. It is a trending topic, and you have heard about this in the newspapers and news channels that Google, an American company, USA-based company, is going to invest $10 billion in Indian economy, and this was unrevealed by Sundar Pichai, the CEO of Google, on his latest visit to India, where he unveiled that Google is going to invest rupees $10 billion in Indian economy in the coming years, almost about 750 billion rupees. Before going ahead, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe it and hit the bell button so you can get the latest videos on agriculture and kitchen gardening. Why I'm interested in this news: four key sectors identified for that massive $10 billion investment include agriculture, to introduce the artificial intelligence, robotics in agriculture, or you can say that agriculture sector of India is going to boost. Okay, talking about the agricultural performance of India, agricultural production is second in the world after China. So we can say that India ranks second in agricultural productivity activities after China, and it's way behind China. China is almost producing $991 billion of agricultural products and activities, while India has produced $375 billion of agriculture activities in the last year 2019. Talking about the labor force consumption in agriculture sector in India, it's been reducing in the last decade, where it was about 53 to 54% in agriculture labor force. In 2009, it dropped down to 42.39% in the agricultural activities. The share in GDP, agricultural share in GDP for India is almost 14.29. It's also decreasing. If you see the gap between the agriculture labor force engaged in agriculture activities and the share of GDP, it's a massive gap. And through this digitalization, India is going to bridge that gap so that the production and productivity can increase. COVID-19 has almost changed the business arena, and it is going to change a lot in the future. Online activities, online businesses, online purchases are going to be getting more share internationally, globally, locally, regionally, whatever you give it a name. The agri-food value chain needs to be digitalized. The COVID-19, it has supercharged the activities related to adaptation and innovation in technologies, and agriculture has no exception to that, and value chain agriculture is going to be more targeted in this 10 billion investment. Digital payments are going to get more share. We can say that the digitalization of economy will sooner or later be the part of the Indian economy, and it will enhance the tax collection, and ultimately the revenue of the government will increase. So I look at this 10 billion investment of Google in India as a massive change, and agriculture sector will definitely get its share in that, because India is an agricultural economy to a great extent. If you have a labor force of almost 42% engaged in agricultural activity, the question here arises is that why Google is going to India, why it is not going to China or like other countries, like there are big markets. The thing is that the US giant like Facebook, Netflix, Google, they are prohibited one way or another to investment in China. So they are targeting India, and India is getting more and more opportunities in that. We say that this investment is in reaction to the latest India-China clash at the borders. No, it's not. The planning to invest, this investment was started way before. It has nothing to do with the latest China-India clash on the borders. But because China is prohibiting US companies to expand, so US companies are getting their markets in India, and they are soon getting the benefit. Okay, so far, what are the Google's top investment in India? Google is not investing for the first time in India. Okay, Google has the history of investing in India. It has invested for the first time in 2013, when it invested around 3.13 crores in Sana Ventures. 39 crore rupees was also invested in an education portal called QMath, and latestly on 24th June Google has invested about 27.5 crores in series of e-financing in the Gurugram based company called iFinance. Okay, the Google is investing. Summarizing, Sundar is actually helping India, and he is repaying back to his country. Being the CEO of the world tops notch like Google, digitalization in the modern world is a much needed thing. So let's see what is the future, what are the fruits, and what will be the changes of these investment in India.